Welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show. Welcome to the morning show, my people. My name is my Uncle Red Pill. If you don't know, that's who I be. We got to talk about some things today. The exposure culture 2024. Wow. Ooh, got some tea today, baby. But listen to me, everybody that's driving on the highway, the byways, the triways, jumping into the flyways, please. Be safe on your destination. Like I always say, there's somebody somewhere out there, baby, who loves you. And it's your family. So let's not make that situation a bad one. Thank everybody out there. Now listen to me, my people. I see you over there on Rumble YouTube. Appreciate everybody. We got to make it make sense. 2024 exposure culture. It's something that's bothering me, man. We're starting to see that people at the top just working hard to make sure that the people at the bottom never gets there. Now we knew that exists, in different workplaces and but in the music industry, it's just getting exposed about all the crooked things that's going on with Diddy. We're gonna talk about that, baby. You see, we got to talk about the things that make sense. And then there is a woman named Blue Chantrell. That's it, baby. And she got something to say. Now, but my point is, we're working hard in society before today. It's just getting exposed now of making sure that people who work hard in life to get to places never really get to the place that they actually deserve. All right, we putting roadblocks in their way. We put stipulations that they have to face, right? Creating this world that people have to go through just to get to where they belong at. And it's not the benefit of the people, it's just the benefit of those who in power. Welcome to the morning show, people. And ours is asking a question. You see, what are we doing, people? We got to make it make sense. You see? So now listen to me. I told y'all before 2024 gonna be exposure culture. And what we got going on today, baby, we got a lot of things that's really disturbing when it comes to this music industry. Now listen, people is coming out like we said it was gonna be. Cat started it off. Now everybody else kicking the baton and they running with it, baby. Now we got to make this shit make sense because Beyonce ain't in the blue either. Just she got to get the business. In this situation, we've been hearing a lot of conversation with multiple artists, female artists, who said that in this situation that B had a lot to do with them not actually blossoming, right? But there's a particular woman that we're going to talk about today who actually did an interview, and her name is Blue. Now, if that sounds familiar to you, they have a child, Jay-Z and Beyonce, baby. And the child name is Blue Ivy. And this woman name is Blue. Not just coincidence. I'm just saying it's just all blue. That part. But anyway, let me just show you what I'm talking about, my people. People are tired of being like stepped on and never ever being able to get up. And they're working hard to try to make that happen, in their career. But it seems like mysteriously they get these roadblocks, from people higher up. And it stops them from actually becoming who they really want to be. And they don't really have a problem with people, but people are threatened by their success. Now, many people may don't know who this is, but for those who do, we're going to give you some information on making that happen. What I say, 2024 exposure culture, baby. We got to make it make sense, people. You see what I'm talking about? Hashtag Beyonce. Yes, we going here right now. But what's really disturbing to me, my people, is that we really get to see how we don't work together. We're doing a lot of shady shit behind closed doors to stop people from elevating, right? When you are already at the top, why are we so selfish as a culture when there's enough to go around? That pool itself is still small, but yet it just not big enough for you to take everything off the table. So we got to talk about it, baby. Hey, welcome to the morning show. Yes, we do. And right now, baby, let's make it make sense, people.
Person that robbed me for like $500 for a session.
Now listen to me. Listen to me, y'all.
ended up being in the studio while I was there with the president of the label.
Blu Cantrell. You were singing fool. And you made a choice to work with someone, and you probably didn't realize how nefarious he was when you got involved with him. I didn't.
And that someone is Jay-Z. Just letting you know, because this is where this is going. 2024 exposure culture. This woman allegedly, say that there was a situation going on in lives. Maybe true, maybe not. But we're getting it from the horse's mouth. And something was there, you see. But all of a sudden, her career got on pause. Welcome to the morning show, just mysteriously, just out of nowhere. I don't know why, but she do. You see? Good morning, Lindsay, baby. Good morning, Sancha Marie, baby. We got to make it make sense, people. Let's talk about what it really is. A lot of these people who we thought was really clean, they're really dirty. You know what I'm saying? And my Uncle Red Pill here to expose it. Yes, that's what we're doing. Why? Because that's what we do. Right? If you don't want that to be you, but then you don't do stupid shit. And then it won't be you. But if you're rocking wrong and stepping on people and doing people dirty, well, you know what? You get your moment of fame. Baby, welcome to the morning show. And I'm going to broadcast it. Indeed. You see? Why? Because if you did it to me, I would hope that somebody would feel the same way. But that's his eyes talking, baby.
She really has him locked down.
I think so. I think they're in love.
And that's Wendy Williams right there interviewing this lady named Blu Cantrell. Has been heard from ever since she said this about Jay-Z. You got that? Sometimes just people just speak their mind and they disappear. It's just kind of like what Cat Williams was talking about. How you're not part of the team, you're on the wrong side. This has been going on. People are just coming out now because they realize that, other people is leading the way, and now they're jumping on board because they really wanted to say something about this a long time ago. But certain people, baby, got power and control. And that creates fear if you're looking to have a living. You got that?
I think they're in love.
Politics speaking.
No, I really do think they're in love. I have a big crush on him now.
It looks like we
Now she says she got a crush on him. You heard her? Listen to me.
finally know what happened to Blu Cantrell, the R&B sensation from the early 2000s, and allegedly it had something to do with the love triangle between her, Beyonce, and Jay-Z.
Did you hear it? The love triangle between her, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. You see? People are getting the courage now to say something and do something about something because now this is the time. 2024, baby. Exposure culture. You see? I told you, baby, if you're in a closet, you might as well just cut the light on inside because we ain't wait for you to come out. We're going in now. Welcome to the morning show. It's here, it's up, and it's stuck. Now, she's not clean, right? And we about to see exactly what this woman talking about. Baby, hashtag what? Better know.
Rumors have been swirling for some time that Beyonce orchestrated a plan to eliminate her competition, and Blu Cantrell might have been just one casualty in the saga. Plus, we know that Blu didn't just hold her own in the R&B scene.
Do you hear her name? Blu? Mm-hmm. Just curious. Blue Ivory, Blue. I'm just... What a coincidence.
She also got pretty chummy with Jay-Z, especially when he was just starting to date Beyonce. But here's where it gets really creepy. One day, Blu was found wandering the streets of Santa Monica, claiming that someone poisoned her.
Pay attention, somebody tried to poison her. Baby! Tried to unalive her. Why? She ain't got no beef with nobody. She not a drama. She ain't got none of that going on. Why would somebody do this to her? Baby, make it make sense.
So the million-dollar question is, did someone actually try to eliminate Blu, or did she suffer some kind of breakdown after being mistreated by the industry higher-ups? And did Beyonce and Jay-Z have a hand in all this? Let's break it down.
There's a lot of tension because you're around each other so much and you're fighting and you're nitpicking and definitely can relate to that.
So you know how there's this ongoing chatter about Jay-Z and Beyonce possibly pulling some strings to clear their path to the top? The list of artists who allegedly fell victim to their alleged career sabotaging tactics is pretty extensive. But one name that tends to fly under the radar in these conspiracy talks is Blu Cantrell,
Blu Cantrell.
Jay-Z's rumored ex. Back in the late 90s, Blu kicked off her career as a background vocalist for big shots like Diddy, and it wasn't long before L.A. Reid recognized her talent and offered her a contract.
Now, see, she was on a come up. You see, her career was taking off, right? She did that interview, and we never heard from her again. And now she's finally coming out to speak her truth. Baby!
Fast forward to July 2001, and Blu drops her debut album, So Blue. The record not only won over the critics, but also made a splash in the commercial scene. Her album's leading track, Hit 'Em Up Style, Oops, not only snagged her 2 Grammy nominations, but also catapulted her into the spotlight.
2 Grammy nominations. You got that? So that means she can sing. She's talented. Right?
We're looking up, and the upward trajectory continued into 2003 when she dropped her second album, Bittersweet. But here's where the plot thickens. In 2001, Blu found herself getting cozy with none other than Jay-Z, who had
That's before Beyonce
just started courting Beyonce. In the same period, Beyonce was busy carving out her solo career, and wouldn't you know it, in 2003, the same year Blu released Bittersweet, Beyonce's debut album, Dangerously in Love, hit the shelves.
Now, why would they do that, people?
Rumor has it that this music...
I'm just curious. Why would they do that? Why would they release a debut album of somebody that they anticipated on coming out and release Blu Cantrell album at the same time? Same year. That part. Pay attention, people. Because who you think the money was behind? Baby! You see? You can't put me up to something when you ain't ready to go to war. You ain't the hot topic. But maybe it was a coincidence. It's possible.
clash led to a heated rivalry between Beyonce and Blu, and that Beyonce wasn't just worried about Blu's rising success, but also had suspicions about her and Jay. Now Blu was quick to downplay any romantic involvement, insisting that it was all platonic. But then came the infamous Wendy Williams interview.
Now listen to this. She gonna expose some stuff. Watch how her body language starts to be. Blu Cantrell in this situation talking to Wendy Williams. And sorry to hear about Wendy Williams. We haven't covered that, but that's a sad topic too. She's actually suffering from dementia right now. She's losing her memory, speech. If you don't know, this is a real deal. So y'all pray for Wendy Williams.
When asked if things ever went beyond friendship with Jay, instead of flat out denying it, Blu let out a nervous laugh and dodged the question.
Have you ever kissed Jay-Z romantically?
Watch her laugh.
No. No, I can't answer that.
No, I can't answer that. You see? After this interview, baby, it was up.
I can't answer that.
Oh, she's touching him off the neck. Look!
Yeah.
You see?
Clear giveaway.
Why do people not want to let the Jay-Z Blu Cantrell thing go?
Wendy then floated the idea that Jay-Z might have shifted his attention to Beyonce over Blu because Blu just didn't fit the young and naive bill that Jay supposedly preferred, and Beyonce was probably more easily influenced and manipulated.
I said on the radio that I didn't think it would last, though.
What, me and him?
Yeah,
Why?
because you're above 25.
Why?
Now, the age thing was a problem back then, too. Now, listen to this. This makes sense, y'all. Pay attention. Because this is the thing that people talk about today in society. You see? But for Wendy to say this in this interview, that's a little, mind-boggling, baby.
You need somebody younger than
At
that?
the end of the day, yeah.
Why did you say that?
Because I think at the end of the day, a younger, less...
A person that's green, as if Jay can get over on her. She don't know what's going on. She's new to the business. This is the angle she's trying to take. She's just stuttering, right? And don't want to say it, right? Somebody that's a little bit more naive, who he can actually manipulate. This is what she's insinuating, people. If you don't know, baby.
Savvy to the ways of the world, broad.
Somebody a little bit more naive.
You said it, not me.
But
Dang.
the drama didn't stop there. After Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped the music video for their 2003 collaboration, Bonnie and Clyde, things took a messy turn. Blue didn't hold back and publicly claimed that the video was suspiciously similar to the promo for her song Roundup, which, by the way, hit the scenes first. But this copycat business apparently wasn't a one-time thing. In November 2002, Blue released a collab with Sean Paul titled Breathe, and just a few months down the road, Beyonce dropped Baby Boy, featuring none other than Sean Paul. And remember how on Baby Boy, Beyonce belts out the line, "Let me breathe." Coincidence? Maybe, but the coincidences keep piling up. Another track from Beyonce's debut album, Signs, features lyrics like, "I was in love with a Sagittarius. I wish he was a Virgo."
You know, they tell their life. They tell their story through their music. They tell what they're going through and express it through them bars. You see, that's the way of living, you know.
The same sign as me, and know how to show me love because I've been hurt by a Pisces. Well, Jay-Z is a Sagittarius and Blue Cantrell is Pisces.
Now, that just may be a, a coincidence, too. They starting to rack up.
Sue, another coincidence. Now, when all these coincidences were brought
Baby.
up in a 2003 interview with The Guardian, Blue laid it straight, saying, "I'm an adult, she's younger, and if she's doing what you're saying, then she's being a little immature." But Blue didn't stop there. She also threw a warning Beyonce's way, saying, "Maybe she's trying to do it to get press, but I want to make her understand. If she goes there with me, it's the wrong move. She needs to understand what she's doing and what she's getting into." And
Because she already know the truth about what's going on. In this situation, Beyonce was the green one. You got that? She walked into the situation, baby.
when asked if she thinks Beyonce was throwing some subliminal shots at her, Blue said, "If she is being negative, she doesn't need to be, because she's a beautiful girl. But if you have issues with your man, address it with the guy, don't take it out on the girl."
And that's my problem. I want to say that. When people mess around on you, let me say that. I want to say this, and we're going to finish that too. When people mess around on you, cheat on you, or do you wrong, whoever you have the relationship with is the person you should have the problem with. I don't understand how you get mad at a woman or you get mad at a man. If you're married to a woman or you in a relationship with a woman and your woman lets another man conquer her, you got that? Right? You don't have a problem with that younger man. He ain't the one. That's just a man. You see? You don't have a relationship with the man. You have a relationship with your woman. So your problem and your issue starts there, and vice versa. You see? If a woman messing with a man and your man cheats on you with another woman, then your problem is with your man, not the other woman. She have nothing to do with the lack of that's going on in y'all relationship. You see? I'm hearing this too much. I'm mad at both of them. Who you mad at? That person don't know you and don't owe you nothing. Your relationship is with the person that you in a relationship with, not the other people. They don't have to do anything to know it. And even if I know something about you, that's not my problem, right? Your issue is with the person that you are with, not the people that the person that you decide to be with decides to be with. You got that? Welcome to the morning show. We got to make it make sense, people. You're getting in your feelings and getting out there and catching charges, right? Behind somebody who not even loyal to you. So you gonna be gone, and he gonna be gone, and she gonna be doing exactly what she was doing before both of y'all are gone. You got that? Make it make sense. Don't allow nobody to get you in a situation, baby, where you lose you. And they go on and still do exactly what they've been doing in the first place. Welcome to the morning show. Now let's continue, people, because that's a problem to me, right? People don't owe you nothing. Your relationship is with the person you in one with, nobody else. So stop telling yourself a lie and justify bad behavior to be mad at everybody. They don't know you. They don't owe you. The only person that owe you a word is the person that you got a word with, and they wasn't standing on it. Baby, that's your problem. That's your issue. That's what you need to be dealing with. You see? This is crazy that it's like this. You see? Look, man. We got to make it make sense, people.
It seems that Beyonce might have felt a bit threatened because Jay-Z still had some lingering feelings for her. Now, if that's the case, it could be the missing puzzle piece explaining why J and B named their first child Blue. Or of course,
Now listen to me. That's disturbing too. Their first child name is Blue. All this just might be another coincidence. I'm just saying it's a lot of
issues with your
coincidence.
man. Address it with the guy, don't take it out on the girl. It seems like Blue was hinting that
Facts.
Beyonce might have felt a bit threatened because Jay-Z still had some lingering feelings for her. Now, if that's the case, it could be the missing puzzle piece explaining why J and B named their first child Blue. Or of course, it could be yet another coincidence. But if the idea of naming your firstborn after an ex is creepy, wait till you hear what happened to Blue after she openly threatened Beyonce. Fast forward to September 2014, and Blue was found by the police wandering the streets of Santa Monica at 2 a.m. screaming about someone poisoning her with gas. According to TMZ, the episode went on long enough that someone called police, and Blue was then taken to a nearby hospital.
So they got records and proof that this happened to this lady. I mean, you know, somebody that's not violent, got into any situation, you know, but yet somebody tried to unalive her. Baby, just out of nowhere. It just happened. Just another coincidence. We got a lot of them, baby.
For an evaluation. In the meantime, Blue also got dropped from her label, and since then, it's been a rough ride.
Let me guess, that's another coincidence too. She got dropped from a label right after somebody tried to poison her. Is that right? We got to make it make sense, people, because it's not making none. But it makes a lot of sense to somebody. You see? See, when all these coincidences happening, you better believe that it's orchestrated. You see? There ain't that many coincidences in the world.
For her. Rejection after rejection from record labels. Back in 2013, she was
So they blackballed her.
optimistic, claiming to work independently on her third studio album. But fast forward to today, and that album is still MIA. So did Beyonce and Jay-Z really pull some strings behind the scenes, orchestrating Blue's sudden exit from the spotlight? Well, it's a question that quite a few industry figures are tossing around, including Jay's former background singer, Jaguar Wright. Jaguar pointed out that many artists who were seen as competition for Jay-Z and Beyonce met suspicious circumstances or witnessed their careers hitting rock bottom overnight. Jaguar recalled the incident with
Another coincidence. It's just a lot of these. We got to collect. We just passing around the coincidence election plate. Everybody got coincidence who go against her. Is that right? What you say? Hashtag coincidence. Yeah. Hashtag. What you say? Check your mate, not the playmate. Baby. You see? But since you in your feelings, and you know he gonna do what he wanna do, so you know you got no power to stop that. So you just gonna attack the people who you can do something to make yourself feel good about the person that you're with, not really respecting you like that. Is that so? Because I just want to understand how that makes sense. Because the situation is still at hand, and that person is still that person. You just ruin other people's lives because you was in your feelings and you couldn't really do what you really wanted to do. So you just had to do something to make yourself feel good about who you dealing with. We got to make it make sense, people. Welcome to the morning show. And didn't care about them people living. See, I'm telling you, a lot of people at the top, they're not there for that love. They're there for a lot of bullshit, right? They're tearing people down because competition is supposed to be a good thing, right? But in these situations, you realize, no, it's not. They don't really want that. You see?
with former Def Jam artist Eric Sermon, who allegedly jumped from a third-story window in September 2001. Coincidentally, the same month Jay-Z dropped The Blueprint. Now, the official story from the police is that Sermon tried to take matters into his own hands. However, Sermon himself later denied this, and Jaguar suggested that he might have had some help.
Yeah, they said Eric jumped. I don't think he jumped. I think he had help.
Jaguar then directly addressed Blue Cantrell and encouraged her to speak out on her past with Jay-Z.
Blue. The first Blue.
You heard that? Blue. The first Blue. Why would you name your child that? Man.
Not they daughter Blue. Blue Cantrell. You were singing, fool. And you made a choice to work with someone and you probably didn't realize how nefarious he was when you got involved with him. I didn't. Blue, it's time to talk. Jay-Z worked very hard to erase you and me. Just like he did L.
Wow.
Just like he did his relationship with R. Kelly. Just like he did his
relationship with R. Kelly.
Relationship with Aaliyah.
And it looks like Blue took Jaguar's advice because an interview recently surfaced where she hinted that someone might have sabotaged her career on purpose. And while Blue obviously can't name any names to avoid getting sued for defamation, it's pretty clear what she meant. She explained that after the whole Beyonce and Jay-Z drama, she allegedly started experiencing issues with her label, Arista Records, when they forgot to renew her contract. I would have got my lawyer because that lawyer ended up representing them, which was a conflict of interest, so they were all working together to basically take what was mine, Blue said. Nobody really knows the whole truth but me and them, but I was really taken advantage of. Now, fans are connecting the dots and pointing out that it's not just Blue Cantrell. Many other female artists suffered a similar fate after allegedly becoming a threat to Beyonce, from Maya and Amerie to Tira Marie and Carrie Hilson. One fan said, her breakdown was similar to Martin Lawrence. These companies really do try to kill their artist actors off if they don't comply with them. The industry is wicked. And someone else added, Jay-Z's name comes up a lot when it comes to female Where Are They Now documentaries. Karma never forgets. But what's your take on all this? Do you think Beyonce really had something to do with Blue Cantrell's disappearance? Comment down below and don't miss out on this next video.
Wow, my people. Now listen to me. There's just a lot of coincidence going on. And how a person get nominated for Grammys and then 2 of them. Then all of a sudden they get poisoned. And after they have an interview, their career gets eliminated. It's just a bunch of coincidence. You know, they just that. It probably ain't really about nothing. Maybe it's just all lies. But she went to the hospital. They can confirm that too. You know. So my thing is this here. You see, if you don't follow the power structure like Cat Williams say, people try to get you out the way. Enemies necessary, baby. And you're seeing that play out. But you know, it's 2024, exposure culture. That's what we're doing. Wow. Right? We got to make it make sense, people. You see why? Because it's the lies we tell people. We got to start being truthful. But see, this is the problem why people getting exposed. Because that right there on the screen, the lies they tell, we tell. And now people coming out with the truth. And that's a problem. But this next clip, baby, blackballed. What I'm going to show you right now, baby, we going to do it. And is, right? I'm going to show you something that's really like, ooh, child. What is up with these men today? Baby, what is we doing? Videotapes, allegedly, with Stevie J. Man, y'all peep this out, baby. Hey, it's different. What we doing? And we talk about women need to get with men. These men out there trying to get with men. We got to make it make sense. What? Boy, this shit ain't real, but it is.
Against Sean Diddy Combs, a music producer.
P. Diddy back again. Music producer, latest to accuse Sean Diddy Combs of the S misconduct. Diddy denies claims? Of course he do. What you say, cousin? They're losing their mind, and they is. This shit is crazy. These men today, baby. But it just got real because it's a 73-page lawsuit. Boy, you got a whole lot of shit in there. 73 pages? Lawsuit? Ooh, child. This one ain't no fraud. I can assure you it didn't make the news. Peep it out.
Is accusing hip-hop mogul of sexually assaulting him and forcing him to have sex with prostitutes. But
now, this is a man, so you know this is kind of hard for him to do. I mean, I just want everybody to understand that part. You know, men, that's just something that men just don't really want to just come out and say, you know, because that makes them look weak to any woman, that you let a man play with you in a wrong, inappropriate way. Baby. So that alone by itself. And it's the music producer, so that's the person that's in the studio who sees everything that goes on. Not for somebody told them, for what they actually witnessed themselves. And got receipts, baby. Yes, he do. This is going to be the downfall of Diddy. I'm telling you right now, 73 pages. 73 pages. Boy, you ain't about to tell me all those pages is lies. What? You're paying all people over here. You paid off your ex. She was about to expose something. Got rid of her. Paid somebody else off. You got a lot of pain going on, people. What we doing? We got to make it make sense. Hashtag Sean Diddy Combs. Ooh, child. But it gets real, y'all. Pay attention to what's about to go on. I need you to really pay attention to what this right here, this video right here. This made the news. Okay? Boy, watch this.
The lawyer for Combs called the events described in the lawsuit pure fiction. This is now one of several sexual assault lawsuits filed against Combs in recent months, including a lawsuit from the R&B singer Cassie that was settled last year. To break this all down for us, I want to bring in trial attorney and ABC News contributor.
A trial attorney. See, this thing got serious. You got that? You're trying to hook Diddy up, you know, with that thing that keep on connecting people to situations, you know, kind of like a Rico. Yeah. Shit just got real. Baby, they coming now. Ooh, baby. All them lies and living like you want to live and doing all that foul. Ooh, baby. Sweet ass shit. This right here is about to be another level. Listen to me, my people. Whatever you want to do with your life, that is okay. My problem, I'm gonna red pill hell with it. Stand on business. Be truthful. Stop living a lie. Making people believe one thing and you're doing something totally different. Because you know the way you're living and you're structuring your life ain't right. So you got to lie your way. This what makes this situation in 2024 become so valuable to people like me and people like y'all. Because what we thought these people was, we starting to realize that they ain't close to that shit. You see? We got to make it make sense, people. Let's continue.
Brian Buckmeyer, so nice to see you.
Always great to be here with you.
So you've been covering this for a while. I mean, you're familiar with Sean P. Diddy Combs. Not only does this lawsuit mention Diddy, it also includes other A-list celebrities. What stands out here to you?
So if you see me looking down, I'm looking.
Other A-list celebrities. Listen to me. When you start to connect bodies with bodies and bodies on top of bodies, that creates a pattern. And with that pattern, what a person that actually can be a reliable witness, because he's the music producer, which means that he's seen this all himself. Not he say, she say. That's why you got 73 pages. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying, baby? Hashtag what it is? Got receipts. And he's implementing other A-list artists. Them names, prepare yourself, they about to drop them. This is all new, my people. You see? We don't know how people really move. And now they're about to get exposed in 2024. Baby, let's continue.
Down at the 73-page complaint that was filed yesterday. In terms of allegations of celebrities, we're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Baby, I want you to pay attention now.
Being shown through still photos of what the complainant says they have videos of.
Videos. Hashtag got receipts. Got receipts. And do. Boy, listen to me. Y'all ain't listening to me. This is it. This is it, people. This the one. This is the one. You see? Thank you, Konisha, for sharing that live, baby. St. Charles Marie, thank you for sharing that live, baby. We in the building. Let's continue. This is the one. On another level. You won't shake this one, partner. He's implementing too many people. And when you start implementing Different places, different times, more people, more situations, more crimes. We got to connect the dots, you know. And them dots, like a chain, they links. We make sure we got to put them together, make sure they stick. So when I hit you with a charge, I get you for all. You see? This is what he's facing now. Not one, but you got somebody who implemented a whole lot of other people in this situation. This is a different animal, people. Pay attention.
Of groping him. There are allegations of P.
And a man saying another man groping him. You got that? You know how hard that is for a man to say that? To come on TV? Really?
Diddy touching the genitalia and anus of the complainant. And also, if you look to the complaint here, there's a few Easter eggs here where it says the rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls.
There it is. Now you got underage. I hope y'all understand where this is going. We got underage now. Boy, this is a big deal. Boy, this one ain't gonna go away.
And sex workers, and you look down to the redaction, it says, well, the person is a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. This is all in the lawsuit. You got that? We already know who that is. Meek Mills. We ain't gotta play no games. That Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, everybody know Meek from Philly. Now, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just telling you right now. That's who they're talking about.
I think that may be Meek Mills. And also says an R&B singer redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home, consorting with underage girls and sex worker. When you go down to the redaction, it says he's a Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire. I don't know, who's a billionaire from Barbados?
Bayesian billionaire. Y'all know who that is, baby. Boy, these boys dropping names. He got receipts. It's different for Diddy now. Shit gonna change.
Those that we know that dated someone that sounds like Chris Brown.
And we know it's Rihanna. Uh-oh. You see? Dated. That part. Boy, that's crazy.
So there's a lot of big names here, both as Easter eggs and also just on the front pages of these allegations.
Wow, just huge. Now, the lawsuit also claims the misconduct happened during the creation of Diddy's latest album, the Love album, and is seeking, as we've mentioned, $30 million. The suit not only names the mogul, but includes...
Listen to me, my people. What? They are not who we think they are. This is just happening so much now. It's crazy. Hashtag Cuba Gooding Jr. Hashtag Meek Mills. Hashtag Chris Brown. Listen to me, people. Those names is in that lawsuit. You got that? Which means those people, if it go further, baby, I'm telling you now, they're going to get subpoenaed. Underage girls, that's a problem. And that's disgusting. But that's in that lawsuit. Listen to me, people. This shit just got real.
Includes his son and Universal Music Group claiming there is an alleged RICO enterprise to enable his
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? No, I'm going to rewind it, baby. I told you. We link them together. We hit them with the RICO. What? Let's make it make sense.
But includes his son and Universal Music Group claiming there is an alleged RICO enterprise to enable his misconduct. Explain why the lawsuit goes beyond Diddy and what's kind of at stake here.
This, along with Cassie's lawsuit that you talked about earlier that was settled, reads a lot like what we saw in the R. Kelly case.
Uh-oh. Time to R. Kelly. Listen to what they're saying and what they're taking this at. P. Diddy. This is the bad deal, brother. This ain't a good one. Oh, no. 73 pages can't all be lies.
the EDNY, where they're talking about this being a criminal enterprise that's all feeding towards this one individual's depravity of wanting drugs and sex and rock and roll and everything in between, that everyone seemed to know and go out and facilitate what Sean Diddy Combs wanted. Even in part of these allegations or these complaints, they call
boy. Hashtag Rico Enterprise. Boy, this is, listen to me, people. Shit just got real. If you think it's a game, when you start hitting people with RICO charges for just doing a whole bunch of things because you got money and you feel you're untouchable, and now you're about to be touched, and it ain't gonna be the Holy Spirit, baby. This is different. Boy, you're in trouble, baby. Ooh.
His chief of staff, the Ghislaine Maxwell, to P. Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, saying that this was a total sexual enterprise.
Jeffrey Epstein. Listen to the names. R. Kelly. They got all them. They got him.
To feed into his desires.
And we want to note that Diddy has denied all claims against him, but this can't possibly help his brand. Like, where do you see this going, and where do you see this lawsuit going?
Again, I draw the comparison to that of R. Kelly, where there might have been rumors in the background. There were lawsuits that were settled. There were whispers behind closed doors. But as those whispers start to grow and get louder, you potentially could see greater civil litigation. They're saying in this case they want to fight it. Potentially we see a jury trial out of here. But this is based on sex trafficking allegations as well as claims that are criminal in nature. For me, I'm thinking SDNY, that being the Southern District of New York, right here in Manhattan, they're probably looking at these allegations and thinking, where are the videos? Where are these still shots that we're seeing in these complaints? And can we investigate it to see if there's more here, potentially criminal charges?
And that could probably...
They trying to get him. Boy, 73 pages. I don't care what nobody say or no attorney say. There's truth in 73 pages. Somewhere. Ooh, baby. I don't care what nobody say. There's truth. And they got receipts. So we got proof. And when you got proof and you got truth, then you get convictions. That shit go alone. They got that big bang. Oh my goodness.
They come out at some point.
Potentially.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for unwrapping that for us.
My pleasure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get...
Listen to me, my people. We got to make this shit make sense. Did y'all see that? The names in that lawsuit, I just want y'all to grasp this. And they going for criminal charges, which means that those people who've been listed inside of that lawsuit, they can subpoena them people. RICO. Yeah, shit hit a little different now. This ain't one. This is many. This bad behavior been going on. Baby, welcome to the morning show. We have a problem. People is just throwing their life away. Now listen to me. I ask myself this question. If these people would just come out and be who they are, then these people wouldn't even have the power over them. But they're so ashamed of who they are as people, themselves, that they will go through their whole life living a lie and thinking that the lie or the secret will never, ever get revealed. That's the biggest lie in society. Whatever's in the dark, you heard it before it comes to the light. So either you're going to bring it or I'll find out. But it's going to get there. And now when it's here, you can't say, well, you know, there's something. We ain't trying to hear none of that. 73 pages say otherwise. Then the person say they got video. What we doing, people? Receipts? It's a bad deal, people. This a bad deal. We got to make it make sense in life. See, it doesn't matter whatever you do as a person. Let me see you on Exposure Culture 2024. I don't care what people told you before about how you can get away because you think money and power will stop you. Well, we watched the top get attacked and damn near get pulled down to the ground. And they had the money and the power. But what people fail to realize, there's something else that comes along with that. Money, power, respect. And when you don't have respect and you've been disrespecting people, messing over people to get where you at, to create money and power, then respect will be the main reason why you fall. It would be the reason why it takes you down for not treating people accordingly. Because see, I don't have to feel no guilty conscience for doing this to you, because what you done to me was far more worse and you didn't really care. See, this is why I tell you, walk life the way you want life to walk back to you. Baby, welcome to the morning show. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And then all this shit makes sense. But with the money, the fame, all of it, the big head gets to one. And now I can't be touched. Well, they're reaching out a hand. Baby, we got to make it make sense. What? Hashtag, be who you are. And you can't get exposed. But you have to expose yourself. And see, live in your truth. See, it don't matter what you do. You see? And what you into. You should stand on it. Because if you are embarrassed behind it, then you shouldn't be doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like people doing things out here, right? Showing the world one way. But they're doing something a whole nother way. You got that? And people exposing them now because they didn't do right by the people that was in their circle. This is all this is. Right? Living your truth, baby. Hashtag living your truth. And if you do that, life can be easy for you. But all these lies and the image that you portray to the world, that comes down. Now the world look at you as a liar because you sold them a bad bit of goods. And this is what you're going to have keep on happening in 2024, baby. Hey, exposure culture. You know what's funny about this? When they want you, they find a way to get you. You see? And this brings me to, listen to me, my people. We got to make what? Miss Fannie Willis, baby. Atlanta, Fulton County. Just got real for her too. What you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Well, you see, this case is about to be over. I'll tell you this now. For them. Now, whether the case get thrown out against Donald Trump, that's something different. But you see, you're lying on a witness stand. See, you're lying in court. You and him. This is a problem, my people. What you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Well, let me show you, baby. Brace yourself. You know, because they said, let me just explain this to you. What makes this case a bad situation? They said that they wasn't messing with each other before. Well, you see, that's a lie. Because if we got over 12,000 texts and 2,000 phone calls before he was hired. We got to make it make sense. So now we know she hired her boyfriend to prosecute Donald Trump. Why would you try to put people in a situation when you already in a situation? This is the cattle call and the fuck people. What are we doing? Okay, let me just play it. We got to make it make sense. Because this is some dumb shit and it don't make no sense. Why would you go after Donald Trump, baby, when you know your closet is not clean? Why would you do that? Why would you put them boys in jail for them RICO charges when your closet ain't clean? You're out here doing all this wrong, dirty shit, illegal, and you are the law. But you're trying to prosecute people who ain't of the law. Where are we going with this? Boy, this is crazy.
News right now at noon, a private investigator hired by former President Donald
Trump, baby. What?
Trump's Georgia attorneys allege more than 2,000 phone calls and just under 12,000 text messages.
Did you hear that? 2,000 phone calls, 12,000 texts. Boy, you better start making this shit make sense. Why this woman get up there and lie? Her and him talking about they was in a relationship after that. You a lie. This is the reason why you fail. Because you don't live life right. This is what I'm trying to say to people. Right? People already know something was fishy. But now they hired their private investigator. They got over 2,000 phone calls and 12,000 texts. That is, listen to my people, that's over 1,000 texts a month. Boy, you can't make that shit up. You were talking about work? Baby.
Messages took place between Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her special prosecutor Nathan Wade before he was hired.
Before he was hired. That's the key, people. Because see, now we know you set the stage to go after Trump. So now we know you paid your boyfriend more money than he should have got paid. See, now they about to try to put your bar and your license, you see, at risk. You're lying to the court, but want to prosecute other people who not of the law for lying to the court. These people think they're higher than the law. We got to make it make sense. Hashtag what? They was doing a whole lot of talking. Absolutely. And we know it was no damn word. Well, how you know that, Margaret Pill? Because he wasn't hired yet. Bang! What are we doing with 12,000 text messages? Think to me, people. They set the stage to go after Donald Trump. Knowing you're in a relationship with this person. See, this is when people who think they got power realize they don't really have that type of power. This is when people look at this power as if they can't be touched. Trying to seal records. Doing all this shit. And you're dirty. And you go after Donald Trump. Oh, hashtag Donald Trump. He gonna be the fall of your demise. I promise you. What?
This morning, Trump attorneys Steve Sadow and Jennifer Little filed an affidavit in Fulton County Superior Court from Charles Middlestad. That's a 59-year-old criminal defense investigator who's now been hired to provide a voice call and text history for Nathan Wade.
They got the proof, y'all. This lady, these people is like, this is some dumb shit. This is really dumb. You lied all the way through. You shouldn't have never went after him. Now you through.
Wade and Willis engaged in a now acknowledged, I should say, a romantic relationship, but the couple claim that their relationship began after Willis hired Wade to assist in her investigation and subsequent indictment of Trump and his allies. This story is developing by the minute, and you can read more on this new filing on our free Atlanta News app and, of course, on the free website, atlantanewsfirst.com.
Listen to me, my people. Reason why that is so important, because it changes, it shifts the whole conversation, the whole identity of the case. You got that? See, now we know you set the stage. And you lied and say you didn't. Under oath. And you of the law. But want to prosecute people who not of the law for lying to the law. But the law lie all the time. But we got to make it make sense. What are we doing in society today where we think that we are better than other people because we get in positions? The same way you got there, the same way you can lose it. I don't even understand why people thinking that this right here, that their accomplishments can protect them. There was somebody there before you, and they probably thought they got protected, but yet you in their spot. We got to make it make sense. You can always be touched. But when your head gets so big and your reality is so far from what it is, you're going to always fail. You see? Because you live in a lie. Listen to me, my people. We got to make it make sense. Hashtag what? Be who you are. Hashtag money, power, and respect. And the reason why all these people gonna fall that I showed you on these videos. Listen to me. Let me give you my closing thoughts, baby. Right? Let me tell you why all these people gonna fall. And I'm gonna let y'all go, baby. You hear me? Money, power, they accomplish that. But the key one is respect. Because respect will take down money and power. What you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Well, listen to me. Doing people wrong, not respecting people for who they are, playing these disrespectful games behind the back, doing shit that's not right because you don't respect the law. In Fannie Willis' case, you see? Did it? This situation. We got names, receipts. You got money and power. But you didn't have the respect of the people that was around you who helped you get there. So they're going to be the people who actually take you down from there. Baby, welcome to the morning show. See, you got to understand, right? If you're not living right, then you got to treat the people around you right. You got that? You can't be not living right and treating the people around you not right and not respecting them for the people that they are and showing them that they feel, you don't belong here. What that there? Gonna take you down. It's money, power, and respect. The respect is killing these people because they don't respect people for who they are, right? They're trying to create things to be the way they want to be because they got the money and they got the power. So they feel that they're untouchable. But listen to me, 73 pages say different. And I'm telling y'all right now, that Diddy situation is a bad one, right? Because you're dropping names like Chris Brown, Cuba Gooding Jr. Baby, we got to make it make sense. Meek Mills. What we doing? See, when a person start implementing other things, other people, other situations, making it from one deal to plethora, multiple, you got a bigger problem. Because you ain't just going to pay them off. They coming after you for criminal charges. They start mentioning your name in the same sentence with R. Kelly, Einstein. Baby, that's a problem. Diddy, baby. Ooh, child. Boy. What? True proof. Convictions. When you got receipts, you got problems. Listen to me, my people. I thank everybody for coming out on our live. Listen to me. You know how we coming, baby. Rocking like a cutoff stocking. 2024, baby. They got receipts. What they got? 12,000 receipts. Emails. Fannie Willis, you didn't blew that case wide open. No doors on it, baby. Hey, listen to me, my people. I thank everybody for coming out, yo. If you're not watching on YouTube right now, go and subscribe. Please do. Marguerite Pill keeping it real. We got to make it make sense. I got to bring stories to you that's hot. And what's going on today, baby? Ooh, child. It's not the fact that these people is living a life the way they want to live it. It's the fact that they're treating people bad as they're doing it. See? And messing up people's lives and don't care about it. Like that young lady, Blue Cantrell. You know, that Blue name, it just throws me for a loop. That situation got so many coincidences. I was just saying. You see? But all my people, check it out. Go to social media platform. I need y'all to subscribe and follow me on all social media platforms. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, X, Rumble. You know that deal, baby. Welcome to the morning show. We got to make it make sense. And today, these people in these situations, now it all makes sense. Because see, they're coming to a conclusion. And for the most part, it's going to become convictions. Exposure Culture 2024, baby. We in a building. Highlight your peeps. Y'all know what it is, man. Please keep sending me them videos. Let us post so we can talk about it. I'll be back. You know why? Because the work ain't done. We got people out there still not living in their truth. And that's the biggest problem with it all. Because if it just came out and said who you are and accepted that you've been lying your whole life, then you can take your own lead. But see, it hits a little different, baby. When somebody else dishing out the licks, and you're not ready for it. You see? I don't know why we can't work together. And you got all this money going on. But the biggest problem I'm having with this right now is we starting to realize that these people at the top is doing everything to keep themselves there and keep other people from ever getting there. In the music industry, we got men out here living a lie, playing games, whatever you want to do in your life as a man, being with other men. But when you start messing with children, Houston, we got a problem. They need to lock you up, throw away the key. They got proof and receipts that this shit's real. 73 pages. And I'm talking to y'all about men need to be in relationship, women need to be in relationship with men. When we got men out here being in relationship with everybody. Ladies, baby, please find you somebody, baby, you can be with and rock with. And hopefully they're not with other men. I'm just saying. I was just talking, right? Because we don't know the truth about a lot of people now. We're starting to see a lot of things get exposed in 2024, baby. And it's not right. Because what we never talk about is the diseases that goes around because of it. You got that? They didn't disappear. They still relevant. I told you about Houston, but we got it in New Orleans. We got it in Baton Rouge. We got it in every city. We got it in Miami. We got it all over. But nobody talks about that. But the pain is still the same. I promise you. Listen to me. Your life and the decision that you make can alter everything for your future. So I suggest you slow down. Jumping off the porch too fast. I need you to walk down. Welcome to the morning show, people. We got to make it make sense. And we're not standing on business. And that's the reason why you're getting exposed. Welcome to the morning show. Thank everybody for coming out, baby. But this here is some sickening shit. We got to make it make sense. Protect yourself. Because people are not truthful. I don't care who you in a relationship with, man or woman. Listen to me. We got too many men that's coming out the closet. They're on the boulevard now. You got that? It's too many names. So it's happening up at the high. You know it's happening at the low. Now, once again, I'm not here to knock who you are. What you like, I love. Because that's your life to live. You got that? But when you start doing things and lying to people for false identity and selling something different, we got a problem. And it's too many lies. So guess what? I'll be back. I can promise you that. Exposure Culture 2024, baby. Welcome to the morning show. Thank everybody for coming out, Central. Everybody, listen to me, Lindsay. Everybody who came out, I appreciate you. I'm giving you what it is, not what I think. I'm telling you what it is. It's going to be a new day. And a lot of people who we looked at a certain way, we won't look at no more. Because the reality is here. And it's knocking at the front door. And guess what, baby? You got the answer. Why? Because you done did too much. Because the money and the power got your head big. And now respect is going to be the kryptonite for your success. Listen to me, people. Thank everybody for coming to the live, baby. I appreciate y'all so much. Baby, like I always say, welcome to the morning.